This is Alex Harris for ESBR Boxing. Pleasure to be joined by Owen Cooper today. Owen, press conference day, how are we feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling great, nice and relaxed. Had a good camp. All the hard work's done. Now it's just getting these last couple of, it's down to hours now. But yeah, feel great.
Excellent, and of course on another Magnificent 7 card, and I suppose, is it just a compliment to be back on such a big card from last time's performance?
Yeah, it's, these Magnificent 7 cards are massive. And yeah, like you said, to me it feels like a compliment. They want me back out again. So yeah, I'm honoured to be able to get on these big shows and show my worth.
Indeed, and I suppose since your last performance, obviously being such a big win for you, has it all now sinked in, and how long did it take for it to sink in?
Yeah, it was. As I said, it was a big win for me. Being the underdog in the fight, a lot of people didn't expect me to do what I've done. But yeah, it's sunk in. It's another fight now, and yeah, just move on. Couldn't really sit on it too much and think about it because it's a completely different opponent, and yeah, so it sunk in. So I had to get over it quite quickly and get straight back in the gym and straight back to learning again.
Of course, and like you said, you kind of were the underdog for that last fight, and do you feel like the underdog coming into this one, or a bit more of the home type fighter?
No, yeah, in my head I feel like I'm always the underdog. I feel like that's why being the underdog gives you that bit more of a get up and go, gets you out of bed in the morning when you feel like you've got a big fight. But yeah, I feel obviously a lot of people, everyone knows Ekko. He's a great fighter, nice bloke as well. But yeah, I come into this fight feeling like the underdog again, fighting another home fighter, another Queensbury fighter. Not many people are doing that, fighting back-to-back Queensbury like home fighters. But yeah, I feel like the underdog, but that's always my mentality.
And when did you hear about Ekko as a possible opponent for you?
Well, it was funny after was it the weigh-in of the last fight? He was there doing the commentary and stuff like that, and we thought it was a bit odd, and when obviously the fight happened and the Ethan fight finished, we said we wonder what happened. We wonder, was Ekko there for a reason, and whether it was already planned or not by them. We kind of had a feeling that because he was there at the weigh-in, maybe they were planning to get that fight made. So for us, literally as soon as last fight was done, we kind of had a feeling, not that we knew, but we had a feeling.
And when you hear an opponent, who, like you said, everybody kind of knows who he is, was it an opportunity which you couldn't turn down?
Yeah, of course. I think it'd be silly to turn it down. I can imagine a lot of people do turn him down because of the sort of fighter he is. Very tough, very strong. But for me, I see it as an opportunity to win, and it shoots your name straight up. Then you feel like you fast track quite a lot. So yeah, it was an opportunity that I think it'd be silly to turn down.
Definitely. And do you feel like, as he is coming off a defeat himself, he might be coming into this possibly more hungry than ever?
Yeah, definitely. We've like everyone always says it, but we have expected the best Ekko. As you said, coming off the back of the defeat, he ain't going to want another one. So I can imagine he's grafting harder than ever. But that, like I said, that gives me that fire to do exactly the same. And yeah, but we expect the best Ekko after coming off the back of a loss. Like I said, he ain't going to want to do it again. So yeah, we expect he's been training very hard.
Indeed, and I suppose, did you watch that last fight of him, and to not to give anything away, did you see them weaknesses there that you could capitalise on?
Yeah, well, I don't watch too much. I watch bits. I let Malcolm, my coach, do all of that, and then I just listen to him in the gym. But yeah, there's weaknesses in every fighter. There's strengths in every fighter. But yeah, he is. We've worked on a lot of stuff that we think we can capitalise on and use to our strength.
Do you feel like after another 50-50 kind of British type fight in this fight, after this you might be moving on to more European type opponents?
I'd like to think so. I haven't got a clue what their plans would be for after. But yeah, I'm hoping to start moving on. I don't want to be waiting around. You know, I'm only young, but I feel like it's a bit more of a statement. The younger you are, the quicker you can push on. So yeah. Hopefully that's the plan. You know, move on nice and quickly.
Do you feel like certain fighters do at British level kind of stick around that level a bit too long?
Yeah, you know, of course they do. Whether it's their fault or whether it's their managers or promoters or whatever, a lot of fighters do like to stick around because for easier fights. But you know, I'm in this to see how far I can get, and I'm not really that interested in sticking around for too long at the level I'm at now.
And up there on the stage today, of course, when this comes out, it probably would have already happened, the presser. But is it going to be, all respect between you two?
Well, cool, yeah, from me anyway. I feel like I always try to be respectful, try and be a respectful man. That's just the way I am. That's the way I carry myself. And I think it's the same from Ekko as well. He's a gentleman. So yeah, I can't imagine there be too much, back and forth. But yeah, at the end of the day, we've got to back ourselves, haven't we? So if it does, then it does.
Of course. And one final question, just for the support, Saturday night, what would you like to say to them?
Yeah, just as always, thank you to everyone for tickets. Doing great again on tickets. And if sort of know a lot of people couldn't make it because of the time of the year, holidays and stuff like that. But people tuning in as well, I really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you to everyone.
Excellent, Owen. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you very much, mate. Cheers.